Can I ask you a question? I want to know that. I've been wanting to know this for 25 years. How did the Hustler Baby situation come about? Like what like?
There's a lot of speculation around that record. People say, "Oh, Jay took the record from him, and this, that, and the third, and blah blah blah." And like, what is the actual story?
The story is with Dynasty album was supposed to be a compilation album. I was working on mine.
Right.
But Give It To Me was going to be the record. Parking Lot Pimpin' was going to be a single. Big Homie, I didn't feel like that was strong enough, you know. I said, Dean's telling me I'm in the other studio, and I was doing Give It To Me. Give It To Me was about, you know, one of my wild nights. You know what I mean? It was just really about a wild night. That's why I said I was in my freak mode.
How'd you get this Pharrell beat? Hold on. How'd you get this Pharrell beat?
Oh, because Jay wanted the record. So me and him, he said I want it. I said, all right, we worked our business out, and we went to go to Pharrell's studio, and we got the record done.
Hold on, wait. So
that's what I was saying. Hold on.
I did a record with Pharrell.
This is how people get lost.
You know
This is how people get lost. Because we thinking
Let's
that
reroute.
you had the beat
Oh, no.
Pharrell.
No, I was on a different beat.
It was on a different beat.
Right.
And how much of it was the same?
No, the hook.
The chorus.
My verses, he didn't keep the verses.
Right.
I give him the chorus. It's the regular chorus.
I'm a hustler, baby.
No. Pharrell and them. So we worked collectively together to come up with all that.
Okay.
It wasn't just me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it wasn't just me.
Salute
I can't
to
take credit
Pharrell.
for every. You know, he makes the beat. You know, all that other stuff ain't had nothing to do with me, but I just brought that. And I guess, you know, the world loves to have sex.
What?
It's a sexy world out there. you know what I mean? What do you want me to do? And that's what I didn't even tell them that story. You know, if you knew the whole situation, I can't though. You know what I'm saying? It's one of them things.
So he walked in the studio and
you know,
said, "I need that," or it was like.
It was on a different beat.
Yeah, and then it was one of my nights, and nobody never knew what was going on. But it's a great record. It's to this day. So evidently,
Now,
it's
you
one
know that's
thing.
the most like it's the top of the his singing.
There you go. That means the sex is not going nowhere. Sex sells.
Yeah, like
Seduction.
to this date, that's the most selling record, single wise, that Hov has.
Yeah.
Hustler.
So where did people get the misconception that he stole the record from?
I don't know. I don't know. I think it's one of them things where everybody's passionate and passions be high about certain things. You know how the world works, and we'll be somewhere and it'd be like, but that's a problem between me. That's a situation me and him had. You know what I mean?
Right.
Me and him know what's going on.
Right.
So so I can't get in the middle of that because fans are going. Commenters and fans, they all gonna have their own.
Did it go the way that you
Perspective.
wanted it to go with the record, or was it? Is it something like
At that time, yeah. At that time, I don't see. Plus today, the way he gave me my credit with SoundScan right there. Once this is worked out.
So no, what I'm saying is the people that
good.
have speculation.
So
the people that
you get credits and you
yeah, because
get
my voice
royalties
is
off
on there
it.
and everything. So
Right. So the people that have speculation dead it right now. What the speculation dead this right now. So the people can't have no speculation. Give them. This is you right here where you could dead this right now.
It's been dead. I talked to M Easy, but he didn't steal nothing. It's been dead. That's like another joint that when that come out, you know what I'm saying? It's just like getting back in the mix and making my rounds because we all know that that's probably the problem when you elevate it and no matter what's going on, I'm still working, so I'm constantly elevating. No matter because I never cared about what everybody else cared about.
Right.
That's what happens. What happens when you strip? You can strip me of all that if you want, and then you see the man, what he really stand for, what he believe.
Right. Easy, Memphis Bleek.
Yep. M. Dot sat down, so we chopped it up. That felt good. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think it was no money coming between us. These relationships wasn't never jacked up about that kind of stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
It's as simple as like a sit down like conversation amongst men and say, "Dang, dog, I missed you." You know what I'm saying? Where you was at? Why you ain't holler at? Because everybody's going back and forth about woulda, coulda. Yeah, I could. You could have been there too. If we keep that going, I say it and tell the others. It's like standing in the way of a brick wall.
Right. You know, we had this conversation earlier today.
You see what I'm saying? It's like standing in the way of a brick wall. Because if you keep doing that, that's exactly what goes on. It's like no closure. Nobody's saying it. It's strictly to the, it's strictly outside. But we never. And that's why you see other people making a killing. Because they know how to conversate and have a man conversation. Put all the egos and all the pride and all that to the side, man. Let's get to $1.
For sure.
So now when they trying to find somebody to point the finger, you still looking crazy because it's 3. So now there's another black book somewhere, you know what I mean? Right. That somebody tried to bury and it just didn't go right for everybody.
How's your relationship with Oskino these days?
I reached out to him a couple of days ago because I think Dame called me on the phone. And I know they was doing business and stuff like that. And he was saying, and I was like, you know what? Maybe there was a conversation that needed to be had because it was a miscommunication. And I think everybody else was just handling it instead, you know. And I'm just going through regular life. You know, if you know me, then if I'm off the set, you know, it's like somebody bugging about me going home and take care of the family. So if I'm taking, that's the only thing I had going on. If you don't see me on the set, is trying to make sure things squared away. Right. And if you talk about business, if the money ain't right, then how could I ever take care? So clearly, you know what I'm saying? So can't nobody come to me tomorrow. Yeah, I did this. No, I did.
Well, Dame has been saying a lot lately. I won't get into what Dame has been saying because it's kind of like, you know,
it hurts. It hurts to see that.
No, you just don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like men don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not talking about Dame. No. What I'm saying is Dame has been saying a lot, and that's his truth. Is what I'm saying. Like it's not about nothing else. He's speaking on what he feels.
Oh, his perspective.
Yeah, his perspective on things.
Because that's Damon. You can't be Damon. I'm not Damon Dash. Damon Dash is going to feel totally different from what we feel because it's Damon Dash. We can't. I don't know what it feel like to be have a relationship with Hov like that. Biggs, you know, we don't even hear about Biggs, but what he went through, you know what I'm saying, that situation. Because they, you know, so when you think about it, it's like, dang, I can only imagine. You know what I'm saying? I can only try to wrap my mind around it. Like, wow. You know, I kind of been through it with people, but it's like we met on business. You know what I mean? These guys came and actually built together. You know what I mean? So that ride, that's how I still
I don't. Connect. When people ask me, I'm like, Hov and Dame got a lot of shit that they personally got going on. It ain't got nothing to do with nobody else.
Right. But that's what I'm saying about even with state prop. Even if them guys when they doing their business deals and it's still one of them things when you see it in the world, we turn it because this is what we are, history. So it's like playing with records I wrote and somebody trying to bury that and sweep, and I literally said it. So that's why I be looking back like, okay, all right, guys, I see it's cute, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, that's me, and if the world calling for it, the world, and not only that, not only they calling for me, it's looking jacked up for that side because look what's happening because you playing around with something you ain't supposed to be playing around with.
What we talking about?
In the world, you know how if Rockefeller was a unit, we a family. You say that, boom, that family changed families. And I tell them on records I did it for the 7 families. So if you doing it and you saying you putting it out there, it ain't like I'm putting bad energy in the world. That's how I felt. So if anything going wrong, like that's why the conversation with us need to be had amongst us.
Why do you think these conversations don't happen?
I'm not sure. I can't even.
You dealing with mental health.
Like this why.
You know what I'm saying? You don't walk through the fire with therapy. Like listen.
All right, this what it is. It's don't hide how you really feel. You know what I'm saying? This what it, you can't hide. Like if I've been through stuff. So whatever you going through, you ain't saying nothing slick to the can of oil. That's like a youngin' telling me something.
Lay it on me,
Jack.
Jack.
All right, if you don't want to listen, you about to go through all that hell.
Right.
And while I'm trying to build my heavens. You understand where I'm coming from? Because I just came from that way. So that's the problem. So whatever you're going through, it ain't like you going through something, you know, too far-fetched than somebody else ain't been through. Just come, you know, you gotta embrace it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta identify, embrace it. Let's sit down, chop it up, and get through it. It's gonna make you feel better. Because anything else other than that is toxic.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like you said, and it turns into this ball of this whole situation. But it turns into this whole situation. It's like, hey, God, we got to put that out.